Welcome to the September edition of PASD Monthly. I am Superintendent Andy Kowalczyk and am excited to bring you this month's information. We had a great start to the school year. Students are always excited to meet their teachers and try to open their lockers. The Pinconning High School and Middle School athletic teams have been competing and doing great things. Our athletes and coaches are very excited to have an athletic trainer back at Pinconning High School. I had a chance to talk to Megan Mulligan on her first day on the job. All right, tell me your name and what you do here at Pinconning.
Right. Hello, my name is Megan Mulligan. I am the athletic trainer here at Pinconning Schools. Just started today.
Wonderful. Tell me about your experience with athletic training.
Yeah, so I did my undergraduate degree at Grand Valley State University, got my bachelor's of athletic training there. I spent a semester at North Carolina State University where I did my internship with their football team. Then I spent a year in Findlay, Ohio at the University of Findlay where I worked with football, softball, and then their junior varsity teams. And then I moved back to Michigan where I got my master's degree in health administration at Saginaw Valley State University, where I worked with football and track, and then I spent 8 years there as an athletic trainer, working with kind of a little bit of every sport: football, basketball, track, cross country, volleyball. And then the last couple years I spent time at My Michigan Health in the clinical setting with an orthopedic surgeon, and now I'm back in the high school setting.
Wonderful. What's your favorite part of being an athletic trainer?
My favorite part is getting to know these student athletes. Obviously at the college setting and the high school setting, you get a little bit of everything. You get different populations, different students, males, females, a little bit of everything, and get to watch all sorts of sports, which is also a plus.
Cool. Is there anything that we could possibly see from your position other than like helping the injured kids, like anything in the summer or any training?
Yeah, I would really like to get here over the summertime for those summer workouts, whether it's creating some conditioning programs for teams or strength programs for teams or just some prehab programs that students can do throughout the summertime to prepare for their upcoming sports in the fall, winter, and spring.
Awesome. Homecoming week starts on September 16th. The parade will run through the streets of Pinconning at 5:30 p.m. on Friday. This month's Alumni Spotlight brings us an interview with Pinconning High School alum Colleen Chapleski. All right, welcome everyone to the PASD monthly interview. Today we are with Colleen Chapleski. Colleen, welcome, and why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, your hobbies, your family, where you live, good stuff.
All right, I am Colleen Chapleski. I live in Augrey, Michigan with my husband, Scott. We have 2 daughters and a son-in-law and a new grandson.
Nice. Cool. How about what do you like to do outside of work?
Hobbies are golf. I like to golf. I like to boat.
Nice.
Spend time with friends, and of course now my new grandson.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So we do this interview talking about Pinconning and the great things that our alumni have done since being here. The first question is, what do you remember about Pinconning High School, and do you have some best memories?
Yeah, I think I enjoyed my time in Pinconning. It was a while ago. But my most fun memory I think was playing sports in high school and going to football games and basketball games and just being involved. I think were fun memories for me back then. I mean, other clubs and things too, but sports was the biggest thing I remember. So loved it.
Great. So moving on a little bit, tell me about your college experience, and then with that, some of your, if you've had any past careers and the career that you have now.
Yeah, I went to Michigan State. I am a Spartan, go green.
Nice.
So that was a really fun experience for me. I did go into business in college. I got a bachelor's degree in business. So for me, that worked out really well because I did end up going into business. I joined my family business, and now I own my own business, and it's been a great experience, and Michigan State and college definitely set me up for that, I think. So
yeah, so many people from around Pinconning, I'm sure, remember Dean Arbor forward here in Pinconning, and now same in
Okay.
Tawas with it's still Dean Arbor.
Yes, we are in Tawas, East Tawas, and Alpena. Those are my stores. And then my brother also has a store in West Branch. So the family business still lives on. It's been going now strong for 54 years.
Oh, that is great.
Pretty
So,
exciting.
yeah. So how did Pinconning schools prepare you for what you're doing now? And I guess a little bit for college too. Sometimes people talk about how it prepared them for college, but are there some things that you remember that helped you?
Well, again, I think this kind of gets back to being involved in activities, I think was a huge part of what prepared me for college and business, I think, in the long run. I think playing sports, you have to learn about teamwork and time management and leadership. And I think these are all qualities that you needed to have in college and also for me in business, all really important things. And that's how I think PHS, which Pinconning High School is what it was for me, prepared me to, be successful down the road in life.
So was there any specific lesson that you learned or any class that really helped with those things?
Well, that I think class wise, for me, accounting was an important thing for what I do today.
Yeah.
And I did have that. I didn't love it back then. I didn't love it in high school or college, but it did prepare me for what I do a lot now today. So it's and then I think being involved in activities or sports in my case, I think really taught me about leadership, and that's pretty much
Yeah.
a really important quality to take into business. So.
Did you plan on going into business in high school?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay.
I didn't plan on going in to work with my family. I mean, that was kind of a decision that I made. I guess it just kind of presented itself to me after graduation. From college,
Yeah.
I had this opportunity and I didn't have to go interview for jobs, per se, like a lot of kids have to do
Nice.
today. And so I'm like, well, I might as well give it a shot. And then actually working with my dad and my brother was very rewarding. And so, yeah, it was a great decision. But that wasn't exactly my path I was planning on, but it just kind of worked out for me.
That is cool. So that can also lead into this next question. What are some challenges and rewards of owning your own business?
Oh, well, there's a lot on both sides.
Yeah.
Challenges in business, I think, are finding the right people to do the right jobs, and then, kind of bringing some good qualities out of them that they can apply in their job every day. Those are challenges that I think are even more prevalent today. I think finding good people, it's hard, especially in our business, because it's a job where people have to come to work every day. And, a lot of people want to work remote and things like that. So that's been a big challenge for us recently. I think rewards are, there's a lot. There's a flexibility of owning your own business. So there's that. There's just some awards that we won as a business that have been kind of very rewarding for me as a person, as an owner, and things like that. So there's a lot of rewards involved with it, and just the success when you see your people be successful. I mean, that's a huge reward for me. So
I've heard you've won some pretty amazing awards yourself. Can you tell
yeah,
us a little bit about some of them?
where would you hear something like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was the president of MADA, the only female president, in the history. So that was very exciting. And
Awesome.
then I also, well, the business has won, the President's Award for 29 years in a row, which, in our Tawas store. And that's, kind of one of the longest streaks in the nation. So
Wow.
that's a pretty exciting, yeah. And that's a tribute to my people
Yeah.
because
That,
they couldn't do it without them. So,
that
yeah,
is awesome.
yeah.
Is there anything you wish now that you would have done in high school or done differently that you didn't do? Maybe something
That's funny.
experience or club or something.
I think the only thing is maybe I would have studied a little harder.
Mm,
Cool. You know, you look back and you're like, okay, it's an important time because it kind of prepares you, but you know, you're too young and,
yeah.
you know, just too young to know better, I guess. And so, yeah, looking back, that's pretty much the only thing. I think I had a pretty fun high school career in Pinconning and made a lot of friends, and I worked pretty hard, but I do think that is, you know, just something looking back, I could have did a little better on.
Yeah, sure. That's pretty common. That's pretty common
Yeah, I
for
think so
people
too.
I talk
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time, and congratulations on the successful business and your awards.
Thank you.
We're happy when we hear of our Pinconning alumni doing great things, and you're one
Yeah.
of them. So thanks.
Well, I appreciate that. All right.
Thanks to Mrs. Chupleski for taking time out of her busy schedule to meet with me. This is a reminder that you can always suggest alumni for our interviews by emailing the name and contact information to me at kowalczyka@pasd.org. I hope you have a great month, and we will see you again in October.